Arkadaşlar hepinize merhaba. Kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. Batman macera oyununa abone olmayı ve like atmayı unutmayın lütfen. Oyun kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. Hadi bakalım başlıyoruz.
Haven't the faintest idea. Do you think he might know something about the break-in? This
Hatırlarsanız
Catwoman
önceki
shows up
videoyu
around the same time
izlediyseniz
Oswald comes back to town. Might not be a coincidence.
önceki videoyu
Oswald's
izlediyseniz
crimes, numerous they may be, are on a
orada
much smaller
buraya
scale than
kadar
robbing City
gelmiştik
Hall.
hatta. İlk
He was
sahneleri de
always
oynadık.
trouble growing up,
Oynadık
but
yani.
it's the fun kind of trouble.
Kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz yani. Oyun çok güzel bu arada, çok güzel. Linkini koymayı unuttum maalesef, özür
I'd
diliyorum.
advise you to be cautious.
Yapacak bir
But I
şey
know you
yok.
can't abandon
Özür
the good
dilerim,
mystery
linki
until
koymayı
it's
unuttum.
solved. I'll be careful, Alfred.
Söz
When you
veriyorum,
see what's
videoda
become
linki
of his
koyacağım ben.
park, I think you will.
Bu annem işten geldi de biraz ses gelebilir, o yüzden özür dilerim eğer ses gelirse. Oyun çok güzel bu arada, yani hayranım ben bu oyuna, çok güzel bir oyun. Bunun bir de ikincisi var, ikinci macerası var. Bunu bitirdikten sonra ikinciyi de oynarız. Eğer isterseniz, like sayısına bağlı. 5 like yeterli. 5 like yeterli. Ya da 3 abone. 3 abone de olur. Ya 5 like ya 3 abone. Bunun ikincisini oynamamı istiyorsanız. Ama eğer beğenmediyseniz dislike atmayın lütfen, yorumlarda yazın. Şimdi benim bildiğim kadarıyla şimdi yürüyeceğiz. Bu adamı bulmaya çalışacağız. Hadi bakalım başlayalım. Geçen videom 37 dakikalıktı. 38 mi öyle bir şeydi. Uzundu bayağı. O yüzden zor yüklendi. Yüklendikten hemen sonra bir 5-10 dakika sonra bu videoya başladım. Bu video yayında olunca büyük ihtimal saat 20.30'da falan yayınlanır bu video. Büyük ihtimal. Bruce Wayne, sen zenginsin, bir bağış yap. Bahis yap bari. Bağış falan yap. Zenginsin ya. Acıyorsun madem, niye para vermiyorsun onu anlamadım. Give change.
Thank you, sir.
Sana da bakalım. Oğlum zenginsin. 3 kuruş mu verdin? 3 kuruş vermiş ya. Ayıp ya. Bu zenginler hep böyle işte. Nereden gideceğiz? Buradan mı gideceğiz? Nereden gideceğiz? Madem burayı gösteriyor. Dur, buradan gidecektik. Pardon, buradan gelmiştik. Aynen, buradan macerayı hatırladım şimdi. Buradan gideceğiz.
Great. There's the statue, but no Oz.
3 dakika geçmiş bile, vay zaman hızlı geçiyor. Şuraya bakalım.
Hey, beat it.
Benimle konuşmadı bile ya. Baksana şu kekoya. Keko. Buradan gideceğiz galiba. Aynen. Burada bir şeyler var. Buralarda neler var bakalım.
Well, it isn't what it used to be.
Aha, arkamda bir fon. Sakın
Watch wallet cash.
paramı dökül.
Goes through you.
Ya abi bize şey yapma. Ben Batman'im ya. Bana bu
You
şey
heard it,
yapma.
man. The hell are you waiting for? Sorry, fellas. I've got nothing. End him!
Gentlemen!
What?
Oz.
Keep walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp.
You see, that's where you're mistaken. My old mate and I have some
Ben
catching
dedim
up to
size bu
do.
adamı bulacağız diye.
You're in the moment! Come here! Think that'll do?
Ya kimsin ha sen? Kimsin lan, ben Batman'im.
Stay down!
Kimsin lan sen? Aha, silah. Hadi bakalım. Ben Batman.
Used to be a nice
Sen
place.
kimsin?
Lowlifes like you don't belong.
Adamları bitirdin ha yalnız. Of, aa. Yüzü gitti. Ya ne yapıyorsun?
This is my park! Mine! You hear that?
Camı da kapatayım.
Oh,
Dur
hey
bakalım,
Bruce.
şöyle geliyorum, camı kapatmam lazım. Hemen bir saniye yeter. Tamam, kapattım şimdi. Hadi devam. Tamam.
You got a little, there. Good as new. Woo! That was a right little scrap,
Bu
eh?
adamı bulmak kolay oldu. ya,
Nothing
çok iyi.
kickstarts the system like a dash of adrenaline, eh? Besides, someone needed to deal with the rubber situation here.
Well, thanks for the backup.
I yanked you away from your bloody ivory tower, Bruce. Least I can do is make sure you don't get shanked.
That's very thoughtful of you.
Yeah, it's been what? 2 decades.
Bu Joker
And you know
olmasın?
what? I haven't been
Joker'e
mugged once
benziyordu.
that entire time.
Vallahi
Yeah, that
Joker
wasn't
olma
why I brought
şansı
you here,
var.
mate. Right now,
Joker gibi de gülüyor.
I am trying to recognize the little Bruce I
Sesi
used
de
to run
Joker
around this
gibi.
place with.
Oyundaki Joker gibi.
Back when it wasn't, you know, like this.
Aa bak, buraya bir
This park
işaret gibi bir şey
Used
sandım.
to mean something. A place that was safe for kids, for families. People came from all over to visit. Oh, Mum and Dad, they put so much work in here.
This
It's
is...
a shame what happened. It was beautiful once.
And now it's a hellhole. Last thing my parents ever built. This city chews right through people. Mum committed to Arkham. Dad ended it himself, he did. My family's fortune. There's nothing left, Bruce.
I know. Alfred told me.
It's funny, huh? Same place that ground my family to dust. Gave you the good life. Used to run in the same circles we did. Hobnobbing parties, round the world vacations, unlimited potential.
I'm sorry, Oz. No one should have to go through that.
Thanks, Bruce. But we are not the only ones suffering.
Sana yok.
Good to know you haven't changed, Bruce. You still care about something more than just yourself.
Bu kesin bize saldıracak bak. Belli yani. Nereden
Although,
bakayım?
I was surprised to see Carmine Falcone at your party last night. Made himself right at home. That oily...
It's
Şu anda
politics,
sallıyorum.
Oz.
Bir tane
That's how the
seçiyorum
game is
işte.
played.
I thought you had more integrity than that. Falcone
Şu an bunu
made a
sinir
stack of
ediyorum ama
cash
belli
corpses a
oluyor.
mile high,
Sinir
ruining
ediyorum
families
adamı,
like
yazık.
mine. All he needs is a little push.
Bu Joker bak. %100 bu Joker bak.
It'd be a treat to watch him at pavement. Sorry, mate. This reunion got a lot more grim than I planned. Things are gonna be on the upswing soon, no?
Bunu takip edeceksin bak.
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door.
Bekle lan, sen
And I'm
beklesin.
here to let it
Adamı öldürdü resmen lan. Niye durdurmuyorsun?
Which brings me to you, Bruce. You see,
Pis
you
Joker.
throw a rock in any direction,
Bu oyunun
you break a
ikincisinde
window
bu
that
Joker
Wayne
olacak. Belli
Enterprises
ya.
owns.
Burada da olabilir.
As the
Bilmiyorum.
rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham's list. But when my revolution starts, we're gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down.
That's a battle you won't win, Oz.
No. Oh, I've learned a thing or three since we were kids. I've got great affection for you, Bruce. I really do.
Saldıracak bak. Kesin saldıracak.
Which is why I'm warning you. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side. Good seeing you, Bruce, but I got some rocks to collect.
Abi şunu
Cheers.
takip edin ya. Takip et bunu ya. Batman olmadı hala. Alfred, press control from new hospital station. Car waiting. Araba bekliyor falan diyor. Dışarıda araba bekliyor falan diyor. Dur, bu arabayla bir davete gidecektik galiba, hatırlıyorum ya. Filmde de öyle oluyordu. Lego Batman filminde falan. Şu bir tane adam vardı ya, işte sen seçilmiş kişisin falan diye. Orada da öyle yapıyorlar. Büyük ihtimal oraya gideceğiz. Ya da eve. Burayı sanki hatırlıyorum da tam tanıyamadım. Aynen, burayı hatırlıyorum ben. Oo, Ferrari, baksana arabaya. Kesin Bruce bak. Galiba. Aynen Bruce.
Mr. Wayne, over here, right here.
This way.
Ha, babam sınıfında var ya, bu şey uzun saçlı olana benziyor.
Oh, okay. Pretty sure you have enough photos, guys.
Of Bruce Wayne? Never.
Morning, Mr. Dent. Hey, Bruce, you mind if we swap cars? I mean, mine isn't fast and the paint's rusting off, but boy, does she have charm. We didn't bring you all out here to discuss cars, honestly. Now, we're here about Arkham Asylum. Ever since it opened its doors, Arkham has been a
Biz şimdi
breeding
Arkham
ground for the
City'deyiz,
criminally
Gotham City'deyiz,
insane.
bilmiyorum.
Its methods for rehabilitation, crude. Its security, lacking. But today, with a sizable contribution from this man here, we break ground on a state-of-the-art mental health care facility. One that will improve the well-being of Gotham and its citizens for years to come. And Mr. Wayne has a few words he'd like to say. Bruce? For those with mental health issues, there are no cuts or scrapes. Their ailments are often invisible, but inside, they're suffering. You know, when I was 9 years old, my parents took me to see a movie about a hero in a mask. It was a hero who stood up to oppression and defended the people from injustice, no matter the cost.
Dur bakalım, Türkçe
That
alt yazısı var mı, ona bakacağım bir. Settings, controls. Bu değil de bunun şey yok mu ya? Neyse, şey yok bunun. İngilizceymiş, illa İngilizce.
My parents paid the ultimate cost defending me from a man
Böyle oyunları genellikle Amerikalılar falan yapıyor. Bu büyük
needed the
ihtimal
kind of help this
Amerikalı
new facility
yaptırıyor, bir Amerika-
will provide.
Amerikalı.
With this facility and our next mayor, we create a new face for Gotham. Today, on the anniversary of that fateful night, we dedicate this facility to Thomas and Martha Wayne and usher in a new era of healing for Gotham. I'm sure you all have plenty of questions about the new hospital, so let's open it up. You first, Miss Vale.
Thank you. With the opening of this new hospital, what does this
Ha,
mean
ben
for
bu kızı
Arkham Asylum?
hatırlıyorum.
What happens to
Geçen
the
bölüm
old building?
izlediyseniz bu kızın kim olduğunu biliyorsunuz.
I think Arkham has only done harm to Gotham. It's made criminals more unstable, put our citizens in jeopardy. We can do better. All right, who's up next? You there.
Mr. Wayne, Julia Remark of the Tribune. My sources say you welcomed alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone into your home. You even spoke with him behind closed doors.
I don't make friends with gangsters. He was an unwelcome guest. That's all. Next question, please. Please keep your questions on topic, people. We're here about the hospital, remember?
But Mr. Wayne, this morning the Globe received evidence of an offshore bank account managed by Carmine Falcone and your father, Thomas Wayne.
What exactly are you implying?
Transactions connected to organized crime going back years
Babasıyla ilgili
and
bir şey
continuing
sordu.
to this day.
Ama Bruce'u
The paper
sinir
trail
etti, belli
ties
oldu
your
şimdi.
family
Batman'i sinir
directly
etti.
to the mob.
Dedim lan
Care to comment?
ağzını yüzünü kırbetmeyin.
How dare you? I just finished telling you about my parents' murder and you accuse them of being, what, criminals? Have some decency.
Mr. Wayne, is all your money dirty?
Is the Wayne family legacy built on lies?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
What are you telling us?
My parents were entrepreneurs, philanthropists, not common criminals. It's absurd.
Mr. Wayne!
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
What are you telling us?
I'm sorry about this, Bruce. I don't know where the hell it's coming from. Damage control's my territory. We'll talk later. Everyone, please settle down. I'll be fielding your questions from here on out. Please, let's try to keep this civilized.
Bruce, I've been trying to reach you. The police are inside the manor.
Alfred mi bu? Meet the Priest 1.3. Oha, bunun %100'ü var. Biz daha 1.3'ünü bitirmişiz. Bunun %100'ü var ya, biz daha 1.3'ünü bitirmişiz. Demek ki bu oyunu biz en az 20 bölüm yaparız. Benim bildiğime göre. Hemen bunun yüklendikten sonra sizi geri alacağım. Bekleyin. Arkadaşlar, hemen yüklendikten sonra bastım şeye. Artık hala bir törendeyiz. Ya da şu soyunmaya.
Careful!
Soyunmaya çalışamıyorum.
I'm afraid we can't, Mr. Wayne.
Says who?
This warrant. It's not personal. I had the boys turn the lights off, keep a low profile.
I understand you're just doing your job, Lieutenant.
Trying to. It's hard to be a cop in this city. Every battle's uphill, in the rain, with skates on.
Alfred, keep an eye on them. Make sure they only take what they have to.
Of course, sir. I meant what I said about not personal. We only want files related to Wayne Enterprises. The warrant covers your places of residence, and any companies you own.
And what do you expect to find?
That's for our analysts back at the precinct to figure out. I can't comment. It's a valid warrant. I gotta serve it. Mayor Hill signed off on this himself. As long as he's mayor, he calls the shots.
The DA is going to hear about
Hala
this.
sallıyor.
Unless Harvey becomes a mayor, there's not much he can do. Can't smile this thing to death. I don't know how your neck ended up on Mayor Hill's shopping block, but here we are.
Hill knows if I go down, Harvey's campaign goes down too.
That'd be a real shame. Mr. Dent's the only DA I ever trusted to make a conviction stick. As mayor, I think he can finally turn things around for us.
Ben burayı hatırlıyorum, bu
For all our
festivale
sakes,
geldiğimiz yer.
I pray you've got nothing to
Yaşlı bir
hide.
dedeyi konuşmuştuk, onu gıcık etmiştik. Şu penguenlerin adamı gibi bir şey vardı ya. Odur o büyük ihtimal. Neyse, ilgilenmiyorum. Pek anlayamadım şu an. Sakın benim fotoğrafım olmasın. Bruce'un fotoğrafı olmasın. Aile fotoğrafı. Biliyorum. Üzüldü ya, yazık.
Bruce, stay back!
Ben bölüyorum bunun hikayesi. Bir tane hırsız var.
Take
annenin
whatever
babasını
you want.
tekrar öldürüyor işte falan.
You don't have to do this.
Bruce? I didn't mean to
Bu arada
interrupt,
önceki
but
bölümü de izlemeyi unutmayın. Kanalımda hemen var. O zaman bu kızın kim olduğunu bilirsiniz.
It's not a
Yani,
problem,
anlarsınız. Şimdi anlatmayınca.
Bruce. First the
Bir de
mayor's
güzelsiniz,
office,
merak
now Wayne
ediyorsunuz.
Manor. Gotham continues its streak of break-ins.
Yeah, really going for the record, huh?
Listen, Bruce. A scandal surrounding a beloved family like yours captures the public's attention. I can help you get the right kind of attention. Through my connections at the Gazette, I have all kinds of access. I can dig up whatever you need to fight this.
Kıza biraz
Stay out of this, Miss Vale. There are enough reporters eviscerating my family's legacy.
I want to restore their legacy. The Waynes are synonymous with Gotham. You deserve better treatment than this. The Gazette received this supposed evidence like every other media outlet. And it's all hearsay. Flimsy sources. There isn't a shred of hard proof.
Still, allegations like this, they don't magically appear. Someone is going after my family, after me.
Obviously, the sender didn't identify themselves. We have no idea who it could be. I mean, no one's even done their due diligence on this yet.
Carmine Falcone wants me to be in his pocket. He crashed Harvey's fundraiser and pretty much said, hop in.
Well, maybe he thinks putting a little fear in you will make you jump.
It won't.
By tonight, this scandal will be broadcast to every screen in Gotham. Everyone will be talking about it.
This isn't my first pass through the rumor mill. I know the damage it can do.
Then go on the record. Right here, right now, and stop it. You need to get out ahead of this. Your side is what matters, not wild speculation.
Turn it off, Miss Vale.
But Bruce...
Until I know what's really going on, I am not speaking to the press again.
You're gonna beat this, Bruce. The Waynes always come out on top.
Goodbye, Miss Vale.
Silip atıyor bak.
I hate to admit it, but everyone smells smoke. A fire is heading this way.
Batman has made plenty of enemies, but my family? We've done nothing but support Gotham, even in its darkest days.
All this on the anniversary of your parents'
It's not a coincidence. Harvey's the district attorney. He should have told me this was coming.
Then find out why he didn't.
Ya ne zaman bu geri Batman olacak ya? Bayağıdır Batman olmadı bu. Birinci bölümde oldu Batman, başka hiç olmadı bu Batman. Anca Bruce'la geçti. Hadi Batman ol artık ya. Burada Batman işareti var. O zaman Batman olacaksın. Bu kadar ya. Oyun yapımcısı niye sadece bir kere Batman olması istiyor onu bilmiyorum. Mantıksız bence. Bu arada ilk defa bu kadar uzun bir yere geliyorum bu oyunda.
Warrant? What the hell's going on? Wait, does this have to do with what the reporters were talking about this morning? That press conference turned into a bloodbath.
I'm in a lot of trouble, Harvey, and I need your help to get me out of it.
Yes, of course. Of course, whatever I can do. Mayor Hill authorized this?
Yeah, then the cops raid my house, taking everything related to Wayne Enterprises. Computers, hard drives, files.
Oh, son of a bitch.
You're the goddamn DA, Harvey.
I didn't know about this. I swear. Hill totally blindsided me on this one. God damn it.
You owe me an explanation.
And I will get you one. Straight from Mayor Hill's mouth.
Bir bomba yarattığın gibi bir şey diyor.
I just don't get it. Why would Hill stick his neck out over this? Just to tangle you up in some frivolous investigation? It just doesn't make sense. I mean, what could he possibly hope to accomplish other than a few cheap headlines?
That is exactly what I intend to find out.
Easy, Bruce. Ah, God, what a mess. Bruce, I wish I could just make this go away, but I'm not sure if I can. If I get in the way of this investigation, Hill would be able to spin it as a conflict of interest. And that wouldn't be good for either of us. It would jeopardize the entire campaign. I'm sorry I can't do more, Bruce. My hands are tied.
There you are.
Hey, you?
Sorry. I got a habit of being late.
Bak bu da deli kız belli.
Glad you made it.
Bak yaralanmış buradan. Bu yaralanmış.
You didn't tell me you were bringing a friend to dinner.
Bakın bu kedi.
This is
kedi kız.
Selena.
Bu da anladı bunun Batman olduğunu.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Just election nonsense. I think we'd both welcome a change of topic.
I think we've met before.
You do look familiar.
Everyone knows who Bruce Wayne is.
Do they?
Pleasure to meet you, Miss.
Suratına ne oldu lan kız?
It's a strong grip you've got there. Don't worry. I'm not gonna fall.
Oh, right, sorry. Selena's new to town. I've been showing her around Gotham, introducing her to people.
You're an excellent tour guide, Harv.
Well, if I lose the election, I guess I can drive one of those double-decker tour buses around town.
I'd take that ride. If only everyone was as welcoming as you. I was mugged. I'm just angry I let that masked freak get away with all my stuff.
I still can't believe I let you walk home alone. I should have called you a car.
It's not your fault.
Well, that's terrible. Did they catch the guy?
Not yet. But if they don't, I will.
It's probably long gone by now, whatever that idiot took.
I hope not. These were important materials.
Sen her türlü bize
Sensitive.
yakalandın. Kaçarım yok kız.
I don't know how I'm going to explain this to my
Boşuna
client.
uğraşma.
And things like
Biz
this
senin
happen in
kedi
my
kız
line of
olduğunu
work.
biliyoruz.
People tend to overreact.
We should just be thankful you got away with a black eye.
Maybe it's time to find a new job.
I don't need career advice from you, Mr. Wayne. Not
Mr.
all of
Wayne
us were
diyor
born
bak.
with
Niye
trust
herkes
funds and
Mr. Wayne
multi-billion
diyor
dollar
ya?
corporations.
Önemli bir kişi
Hey,
olduğu
go
için
easy on
adamız
Bruce.
Mr. Wayne.
It's not his fault he was
Anladım.
born rich and good-looking.
At least I'm not the only one who's taken a beating.
Demek ki parayla her
That
şey
press
yapılıyor.
conference? Oof.
We've got it
Mr.
under
Wayne
control.
diyorlar ya.
Do you?
I'll handle it. Someone at my office has to know what's going on.
Sinirlendiler.
Excuse me a moment. Hey, it's Harvey.
You are. Kedi kız nereden baksan belli bak şaşırdak bakıyor birbirlerine.
Nice to meet the real you.
Likewise.
This explains a lot, actually. How you can afford the fancy armor, the toys. Wouldn't Harvey be surprised? Not to mention, everyone in this cafe.
Sorry about the black eye.
It's not the first time a man's hit me.
Sorry to hear that.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna expose you. Yet. I'm curious about something, though.
Bak burada bir yerler
I do what I
sakin
do for
olabilir, o
money,
yüzden
but you're Bruce Wayne. What's your excuse? I have to. But you, why take the risk?
I don't need one. I do this because I can.
And I thought you were on some noble crusade against crime. Silly me. You have something that belongs to me. I want it back. This is awkward for me. I'm used to robbing people, not the one being robbed. I guess you're not gonna give it up as easily as you gave up your identity. These people I'm working for, they don't screw around. If I fail to deliver that drive, it's gonna cost a lot more than money.
Well, looks like you've made your bed.
bizi paradan
No,
seviyor.
we've
belli.
made this bed, and I'm not gonna lie in it alone. You owe me. If they don't get what they want, there will be consequences. I don't like consequences. In fact, I spend most of my time avoiding them.
I'm at the warehouse. No sign of Catwoman's
Arkadaşlar
contact.
buraya geldik. Gecenin
It's
6.44'ü
The sound of an ambush.
Batman olduk gene.
Stay
Tabii ki
on
de.
guard.
Bazı sıkıcı yerler vardı o yüzden onları siz izlemeyin diye biraz öne sardım. Çıkarttım yani. Hadi bakalım, video 30 dakika olmuş mu ya? Bu sefer 40 dakikalık video yapayım. Ne diyor lan? Drag of. Anladım, söyleyeyim. Sen bitmiyor musun? Bu sahneyi biliyorum ben. Hayır ya. Olmuş herkes.
This wasn't a handoff. It was a massacre.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces.
Oh, good Lord. Who could have done such a thing?
That's what I'm gonna find out.
Gordon, Eastside Docks, Warehouse 133.
Nothing left to bury.
Dur, ben şimdi YouTube'dan bir şey yemeyeyim. O yüzden bu sahne buradan çıkıp size geri döneceğim hemen. Devam ediyoruz arkadaşlar. Şimdi ben bu bölümü az kaldı bitirmek üzereyim. Yani bölümü videoyu bitirmeyeceğim de oyundaki bölümü bitireceğim.
Phosphorus spike. Clear vantage point. We have a winner.
Sigara.
Killing
Zugara.
time. This is the right spot. So where did he go? Trace stops here.
Then he should be nearby.
Found him.
Time to go to work. My turn. Don't make me add your corpse to this graveyard. Falcone, why did he do this?
I ain't telling you nothing. You can't make me talk. I ain't telling you, Jack. You trying to scare a confession out of me? I won't break.
Your bones will.
It's true what they said about you. You're a freaking animal.
Time to live up to my reputation. You know you can bleed to death without ever spilling a drop. All on the inside. Tell me the
Bekleyin,
plan,
sakın vurma.
or I start swinging.
Acı bekleyin. Sakın vurma.
If you're gonna hit me, hit me.
Şuraya korkutayım şunu biraz.
Tell me.
The Catwoman was supposed to hand over a drive, had the container number we needed, but she flaked. So we had to find it ourselves. Container by container. Someone must have heard us, called the cops. We were told no witnesses.
Why risk open war with the GCPD?
Some kind of chemicals. Falcone wanted them.
What are the chemicals for?
We were paid to steal them, not ask
Ay
questions.
yoruldum ya, akşam oldu.
No! Stop! You can't do that! Please, no!
I start here and keep breaking until you answer.
The chemicals! There's some kind of explosive! A weapon! I don't know!
Böyle
Falcone
söylersin
said
işte.
he'd
Ne
use them
oldu,
soon.
kalırsın öyle.
Where?
That's all I know! I swear!
told you everything I know. You're an animal. I was just here for a pickup.
Never hold a gun steady again.
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ. These are
Hastikon
cops.
orada gerçekten birisi var.
Ambulance in here.
Think I need to call the coroner instead. It's Montoya.
Hadi bakalım Batman kaçar. Batman kaçar.
I was wrong. Gonna need that ambulance too. The hell's going on tonight, Lieutenant?
Batman.
Batman. Her zamanki gibi kahraman yine durdurdu.
You're taking this too far, Bruce.
Bruce mu? Biliyorlar galiba. Neyse. Bruce dediler, bir şey dediler de bilmiyorum. Neyse, bu bölümü bitirdik en azından, yani kaçtık bunun sonunda.
You assume the persona of a bat, but you're not an animal. You nearly killed a man tonight. Your parents didn't raise you this way. And neither did I.
Ya bassana.
I see. I suppose you did whatever you thought was necessary. Especially now, during this preposterous attack on your family. You must show the world the true nature of a Wayne.
Giving everything to the city and then being murdered for it?
My thoughts exactly, every time you leave this cave. You're a good man, Bruce. Good. Just like your parents. Don't lose that. I don't mean to be a doddering old fool on the subject, but as a friend, the burden of
Basılmıyor ya.
advice falls on
Bileceğim,
me.
basılmıyor. Basamıyorum, neyse, yapacak bir şey yok.
You bury the person, Bruce, but you never bury the memory.
Sometimes I wish I could. That night, that alleyway, it made me who I am. I can't get it out of my head.
That is your gift and your
I'm
curse. Being Batman can allow you to turn back the tide of treachery that's reached this city's shores, or drown you in its sorrow. When you doubt your fate, remember why you started all this. Remember that boy in the alley.
Ya basamıyorum. Dur bakalım, şöyle yapalım o zaman. Özür dilerim de şöyle yapmam lazım o zaman. Gel bakalım, bir daha basalım.
I won't forget.
Neither will I. Well, back into the fray again.
Looks like that egg finally cracked. And inside, Mayor Hill was hiding more than I could have imagined. This is a complete manifest of Carmine Falcone's criminal organization.
What in the world was Hill doing with all this? Illegal arms dealing, drug running, mob hits, money laundering? Falcone's been involved in everything.
Do you see Dad's name on any of these documents?
I'll run a search, but so far I don't.
This is it, Alfred. With this proof, we can finally knock out Falcone's organization.
Where would we possibly begin to dismantle it?
This is a police matter.
There's only one cop we can trust to handle this evidence correctly.
Lieutenant Gordon. He could mobilize the entire police force against Falcone.
What about that reporter from the Gazette?
Vicky.
Yes, Miss Vale. She could release this evidence through proper channels. I suppose it comes down to who you want to help most. Or who you think could do the most good.
Vicky showed faith in me. She cares about the truth.
Neyse arkadaşlar, bir videomuzun daha sonuna geldik. Like atmayı ve abone olmayı unutmayın. Ve hadi